Finally got light. See my ugly mug. WCW back in the day. WCW. From around summer of 96 till a good portion of half of the year of 98 and all that was an amazing company. They did a lot of horrible things in the back and all that, but for close to 2 years, they were an amazing promotion. Just like TNA. TNA used to be, or Impact I should say, used to be a company that was different than WWE. They did shit that WWE didn't dare do. And if it wasn't for guys like AJ Styles, guys like the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, guys like Samoa Joe, probably that company would not be on the map right now. Okay, there's been Christian, Kurt Angle, so many megastars that went to that company. But the one thing that killed that company is the day that Bischoff and Hogan came, it never recovered. To that day, it has never recovered. Since Bischoff and Hogan left, the company's never been the same, and it shall never be the same. Impact is, to me, honestly, it's not treated like a major company, and it's a shame, because just look at a lot of their shows on their network and all that. They really look like a startup company, really independent, low budget company that just pretty much don't give a damn about the how it looks and everything. But I have like a little thing, like Paul E said, accentuate the positives, hide the negatives. You have some of the best wrestlers. You have Tessa Blanchard. You have so much talent in that company. But the only one really that I care about in that company, it has to be Tessa Blanchard. And I hope, I'm begging, I'm pleading that she never goes to WWE. Why? Mostly because Charlotte is Vince's baby. And Charlotte will be the number one thing in Vince's mind. She can go to WWE, but she will be buried 6 months after. And she'll be an afterthought 6 months after she comes there. This is the sole reason why I'm begging anybody to not sign with WWE, not to sign with NXT. Because what's the point of signing with NXT? Okay, you get them an amazing deal and everything, but, I want this guy. You go to the main roster and all that, and 6-7 months later, you're fucking buried. You're either wrestling on the WWE Network, you're never seen again on SmackDown or Raw. So, yeah. It's pretty much what life is for a lot of people in the back. And it's just really frustrating that in the next 20 years, they're not taking a guy in his early 20s and grooming him. Grooming a talent. Somebody. Because Roman Reigns is in his 30s right now. He's not going to wrestle for the rest of his life. I give him about probably 10-15 years. He's gone. Randy Orton, probably 5-6 years. He's gone. Right now, to be honest, AJ Styles, another 5 years. He's gone. Kevin Owens, probably 5 minimum 10 years, probably less, probably more. He's gone. A lot of these talents are their late 20s, early 30s, beginning close to 40 and all that. And you don't have a major talent that you have to rely on. Because I remember in the Attitude Era, you had a lot of talent. Undertaker, Triple H, The Rock, Steve Austin, etc. It goes on and on and on. If, let's say, The Rock got hurt, okay, we can put Triple H versus, I don't know, Steve Austin. Or Steve Austin versus The Undertaker. Or Mankind versus Triple H. It's shit like that. Now it's mostly the same people. It's like Vince doesn't really give a damn about anybody else. He doesn't give them a chance. Rocky Maivia would have never become The Rock in 2019. Hunter Hearst Helmsley would have never become Triple H in 2019. The Ringmaster, Steve Austin, would have never become the success he became and all that in 2019 because Vince would have never given him a chance. And this is why this pisses me off in WWE. They give you about a month or two and to develop even 6 weeks. No, they give you a couple weeks. I should say a couple weeks and all that. You have to develop your character. But you can't fucking do that. You have to leave the person at least a year and a half. Just pretty much lower him. Just groom him to a certain point and all that. And he's going to evolve into something better. He's going to evolve into the next Steve Austin, the next The Rock, the next Triple H. Let a lot of these people be themselves. To basically take somebody, okay, we're gonna take you, we're gonna put you here. We're gonna give you 2 weeks. If you're not over, bye. We're gonna bear you. And it's the sole reason why. Honestly, I called it John Cena effect. The John Cena effect and all that is basically you're the one guy that they will push. Even if the fans hate you, they despise you, they don't give a damn about you, they want you dead. You basically have Xbox eat and all that. They do not give a flying fuck. They will fucking nail that character, that wrestler down your throat and all that until you fucking like him. That's what happened several years ago with Roman Reigns. And with Seth Rollins, this year, that's what they did. And it's so frustrating watching a company that used to be up here and is basically down the shitter so far that technically it's not even shit anymore. It's diarrhea. It's come to a point that you have one show, NXT, and that is the only thing that is interesting with that company. And you take a company like All Elite Wrestling, okay, I'll be honest. They had a lot of horrible matches, a lot of horrible shit on Dynamite. But they give people chances. Guys and gals that nobody would have give two flying fucks about. Nobody would have given them one lick at looking at them and all that. You're too small. You're untalented. I don't give a damn. You're never going to be somebody. But you have to applaud All Elite Wrestling that they want to push talent. They want to groom the next megastar. They want to do something. And it shows with Jericho. Jericho wants to put people over. just like Terry Funk did back in the day. And we need guys like Chris Jericho to say, I'm close to 50. I think he's close to 50 or 50. And I need to take them to the next level to groom somebody because I'm not going to be here forever. I need to elevate somebody to take my place one day and to basically make him better than nobody ever thought he could be. So it's just really, the logic is there. To me, honestly, I would give a person 6 months. I'm going to give you 6 months. If you're not over after 6 months and all that, we're not going to bury you, but you're going to be in the mid-card and all that. We're getting, excuse me, we're giving you everything. You create your character the way you envision the character to be and all that. I'm not saying everybody, just people that you have a heart, a big feeling that certain person, him, if I give him the ball and all that, he can be the next Steve Austin. He can be the next Hulk Hogan. And this is what is missing in the wrestling industry now, is there's so much talent, but nobody raises up. And nobody raises up and says, I'm going to take the ball. I'm going to show you what I can do. There. I know a lot of this shit that I said is pretty stupid and all that, but a lot of truth and everything. A lot of people in the back, I'm pretty sure WWE, they're afraid to talk. They're afraid to talk their opinion and all that. To say, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Give me 6 months. I promise you I will do my best. But if you promise me to give me freedom, give me with chains off and everything, that I can elevate that character to a whole new level. Dean Ambrose, if Vince would have taken the handcuffs off of Dean Ambrose and all that, could you imagine what Dean Ambrose would have been like in WWE? Look at Jon Moxley now. Jon Moxley is just the beginning. That is only the beginning of what you're going to see with Jon Moxley in 2020. I guarantee you. With the thing with All Elite Wrestling, it's just really, it's going to light a fire in their ass. It's going to do something like you've never seen before. And seeing Matt and Nick Jackson's face in the beginning of being the Elite and all that. I know they're just acting and everything. But something big is coming. Something big is coming to that company, and they're gonna show you. They're gonna fucking show you. Okay, you actually think we're a joke? You actually think that we can't compete with NXT and all that? You actually think that we can't give you a 5-star match? We're gonna show you what All Elite Wrestling is about. I'm not kissing All Elite Wrestling's ass and all that. But I'm just saying that when you take a company and you fucking bury it, and you take a certain thing and all that, and you critique it over and over and over and over and over, to a point that you basically humiliate a lot of the people that bust their ass every fucking day to come up with storylines and the production and everything. And a little fucking stupid botch and all that, And it goes, I don't know what to say about that, but it goes horribly. And just poor guy, like, did a botch and all that. Pretty sure WWE, a lot of wrestlers have done 10 times worse of a botch and all that. But the one negative thing I have to say about All Elite Wrestling is their camera work and their sound. Their sound and camera work need improving. They've been on TV for the last several months and all that. They should have at least learned something, but they're still green. There's a lot of greenness on All Elite's, all AEW's part and all that. TV. With WWE, they've had decades. They had close to 40 years to perfect what they have on TV right now. So, yeah. A little company that just really, to me, honestly, that nobody really gives a shit about. That everybody, I don't know why everybody buries the company, All Elite Wrestling. They gave you probably one of the best main events the last, I don't know, the last couple of years and all that. Because that fucking main event, the last pay-per-view they had, was brutal as fuck and it was awesome. John Moxley versus Kenny Omega and all that. That was an awesome fucking main event. And nobody can accept, everybody bitches, moans and complains about that company. So, I don't know. Okay. New Japan Pro Wrestling, I think it's January 4th or 5th. Wrestle Kingdom. I am going to watch it, and I'm so happy. I am so stoked that weekend. I'm going to be off, so I'm going to be able to watch it. I don't know if I'm crossing my fingers that New Japan has a deal at some point with AEW, and they bring some amazing talent in that company. I hope. I'm crossing my fingers that they do that. But yeah. What else really I have to say? I just pretty much pulled my heart and soul in this video. It's not the greatest video. It's a horrible video. I know. I was repeating a lot of times, but it's just really the passion of wrestling. A guy that for decades has been watching wrestling and has seen the decline of this business to a point that it's a joke. You don't dare say to anybody, "I'm a wrestling fan," because you're gonna be laughed at. And the product they have in WWE now is a lot of people, hey, accept what they give you. No, I'm not going to accept what they give me. Would you accept somebody serving you shit on a fucking plate in a restaurant and all that? Would you accept that? No? Me neither. That's pretty much what I have to say, so, yeah. Whatever you have to say about the wrestling business, whatever you have to bitch, moan, and complain to me about saying how horrible my video was, I don't care. I'm not really that good at making videos. I just really pour my soul onto this video. For years, I've been trying to make one, and this shall be uploaded. Yeah. That's pretty much what I have to say. So, good day, everybody. Peace.